Experience a groundbreaking approach to resetting your subconscious with the revolutionary insights of Dr. Bruce Lipton. In his groundbreaking work, Dr. Lipton introduces a powerful technique that has the potential to reset your subconscious mind entirely. Discover the transformative power of this method as it opens new doors to personal growth and empowerment. When you work hard at something, you do a lot of work and sweat to make it happen. The question is, why do you work so hard? When you think your conscious mind is creative, the answer is that neither your routines nor your subconscious back that up. I'm thinking if your conscious mind is driving the car, you could say that you direct your nervous system by how you act. You are driving the car based on what you want. Right now, I want to go here, so I'm going to do that. I said I was looking forward to a lot of things. Let's say you're walking down the street when you have a quick thought. Right now, the conscious mind is thinking about walking on the street. Or does it go inside your mind to find the answer to that question? As soon as your conscious mind moved forward, you should stop paying attention to what's going on outside. Is it because I'm aware of what I'm thinking? My mind is asleep by default, autopilot. My conscious mind uses its creative imagination when I'm thinking, which means I'm not paying attention. This means that a program in my subconscious mind will control whatever I'm doing at the time. When you don't have to think about anything, you are on autopilot. The mind that is aware is not in charge. How much time do we spend thinking? The average person is thinking about something 95% of the time. This means that 95% of what they do during the day is planned and controlled by their mind. Your life is not run by your aware mind, which has wants and needs. Okay, it's run by the subconscious, which has been programmed by watching how other people act. And then your life becomes a mirror of how they act. Your mind started to be programmed during the last part of your pregnancy and was strong in the year 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By the time you're 7, the training isn't as strong. So the first 7 years of programming are fine. But they asked, but how do I know where the programs are? Your unconscious mind is in charge of 95% of your life. You don't have to go back in time to find out who did what, because your life is a record of what your mind has taught you. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and the notification bell to stay updated on our daily videos. To make the life you have, all you need to do is look at the life you have, which is a mirror of the systems you have. Your life is full of things you like and that come to you easily because they have programs to help and support you in everything you work hard at. When you work hard to get something done, the question is why you are working so hard. You can't do that because your routines and your unconscious mind won't let you. When I change or rewrite what's in my thoughts, this doesn't happen. What if you got rid of all the bad habits that are getting in the way of your life and replace them with good habits that match your conscious mind's goals and desires? Then, your wants and desires would be carried out by either your conscious mind or your subconscious mind. You could always feel like you're on your honeymoon. You only lost the vacation because you went back and got caught up in playing the old tapes, sacrificing and hurting yourself without even realizing it. The honeymoon would have ended if you hadn't changed the mental program to make it work with your wants and needs. Then it wouldn't matter if you were thinking about what you were doing or not, because either way, the honeymoon would be full of happiness. Psychologists say that 95% of the time, our minds run routines that we are not even aware of. We get these tools from other people, and they make our lives harder. Now, we can see if we're making progress by looking at our lives and asking, where is the part of what you want that isn't happening? Then we can test our subconscious to see if it agrees with these policies. And if it doesn't, we can remake our conscious mind. Being creative, we can read a self-help book with our conscious thoughts And after just one reading, we can use what we've learned. Oh, I've learned something for sure. I know how to do this right. So, if I could figure this out, my life could be great. Then you say, well, I just read the book and I now understand how everything works, but my life is still the same. You can go to class, read, watch the movie, or just go ahead. The creative aware mind can learn just by reading the book and learning from it. Well, how do you make a habit? I asked. Oh, you won't make it a habit if you only read one book. So what's the point? You learn things from the self-help book you read, and it made you more aware, but it didn't change how your mind works. You still act the same way you did before you read a book. Okay, but why did reading the book teach the conscious mind habits that you didn't learn from just that one reading? I tell them, oh, the brain was in a low vibrational frequency called theta, which is what hypnosis says. So if I use hypnosis, I can download a program. I say, yes, you can. Yes, that's how you can do it. Theta is a low vibration below alpha, which is awareness. And alpha's beta is a higher vibration that is like learning in school, work mind, work consciousness. The next one down, alpha, is more relaxed. When you go below alpha, you move into theta, which is where sleep or imagination happen. This theta state also includes children. The first 7 years were a nice mix of real life and making things up. This is because theta is a mix of truth and imagination, while delta is total sleep. Every morning when you wake up, you're coming from delta, the lowest energy, just as you're groggily getting out of bed. This is theta. There, dream, hypnosis, and reality start to blend together. Every day, when you go to sleep and when you wake up, your brain automatically moves through a theta zone. Delta is the deepest level of sleep. To wake up, you have to go through theta. Theta is imagination. So if you put on earphones and listen to a program as you go to sleep, just as your conscious mind starts to let go and stop paying attention to the program because you're falling asleep, theta takes the program and puts it in your subconscious mind because that's what they do, bypassing the conscious mind that just went to sleep. This is why putting on some headphones every night and listening to a show can help you remember things. Number 2. How about kids who are older than 7? Oh well, at least the aware mind is working. How do I add something new? I'd say you worked on it. You kept doing the same thing until it became a habit. I say, oh, you realize that your behaviors aren't helping you. So guess what behavior helps you and is repeated over and over again. Just like a player on a sports team goes out and practices. Just say it again and again and again. Even if it doesn't seem real at the time, it will be once the training starts. This method is how your mind will bring things into your life. That's the most common way to do something. I'll just add the last one, which is very important and can be found on my website. There are many ways to change your views, and they all involve something called super learning. The important thing about these ways to change your ideas is that you can rewrite them. A thought that has been in your mind for 40 years or more can change your life in 5 to 10 minutes. Using some of these technologies, you can change that bad mood into a good one in 5 to 10 minutes. We have been taught, yes, most of the shows are bad and make people feel weaker. So yes, the vast majority of people on this world are also having a bad time. So the next most important thing is to understand that the answer is almost always no if I'm not getting what I want because the world isn't giving it to me. That's because 95% of the time, something you can't see is stopping you from saying it. That's it for today. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up below, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We post videos every week, so stay notified. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the next video.